How's it going, everyone? WTFSexyHeadphones here. Happy Mondays to all of you. So we finally got the patch in at around episode 12, I think. I'm so terrible at remembering when these things are. I'm sorry. But around like 12 or 11, we finally got the patch in. Haven't noticed too much of a difference. I mean, the one mission is still jacked up, which someone told me is going to be jacked up all the way till the end of the game. That being the Help the Stalkers mission. It's still getting dark really, really late, but then someone was telling me that back in that time in Ukraine, that might have been normal. I'm not sure, because the only thing that I can think of where, like, that happens is, like, Alaska, which I know it's not the only place. I'm just saying that's the only place that I know of that has weird times where, like, the sun is out exceptionally long or it's dark for exceptionally long. I'm not saying that doesn't happen elsewhere. That's just the only place I know. But someone did bring to my attention that potentially in Ukraine they had longer summers or days at a certain time. So maybe that's what that is. But that is still going longer. We haven't had a Psy emission storm again as of yet, which I do find a bummer, because we had one and the weather was all broken and all sunny. And I haven't got to see what that looks like. I saw someone make a comment about how cool it looks like and how that's like what they would imagine it to be. And I haven't got to see one. There's no side storms in here. I think they really need to up how many happen. I'm not saying they need to be all over the place, but there's only been like one. And that's a bummer, because that was what it felt like quite a while ago. And I didn't really get to see it because it was like an invisible doom storm. So what else do I want to say? So we're continuing with Lost Alpha. From here on out, I'm probably just going to do an episode a day for the next week. Then after that, I'm going to go back to doing Metro 2033 and Thief. I'm getting to that point where all of you guys are ahead of me now, because I only record, I'll record for like an hour or two at a time, and then I'll render that footage out and I'll stop for that time. I'll upload it, then I'll start recording some more. So a lot of you guys keep asking me to help you with later on in the areas. And I haven't gotten to it yet, guys, because unfortunately for me, since I'm recording, I can't just like run and play it all at once. And mainly that is because I would have no space on my hard drive if I recorded that much. It literally cuts my recordings into 4 gigabyte pieces. And, after like an hour or so of recording, I might have like 24 gigabyte pieces or something crazy like that. So it adds up a lot. So I'd have no hard drive space if I just kept going. So you guys are ahead of me, so I'm sorry I can't answer your questions about what to do or issues in further areas, because I haven't gotten there yet. I haven't gotten to that point. I've entertained the idea of just playing ahead and saving it to somewhere else. But I decided not to do that just because I know you guys like the surprise of not knowing what exactly is going to happen when things pop out, even if it might kill your eardrums sometimes or make you piss yourself or some shit like that. So I can't help you guys with that. I'm sorry. What else did I want to say about Lost Alpha? I think that's about it. The sound is jacked up again for me. I've noticed with the wolves, which I think might be in the latest episode. If not, it's going to be in the next one coming out tomorrow. But the wolves and the sound for some of the mutants are popping up in the opposite direction of what they should be. Because I will hear a bunch of pseudo-hounds like off over there, and then I turn to the side and I'm like, oh look, pseudo-hounds, that's great. So the sound's messed up. I think the helicopter's fixed though. At least after I patched, I recall the helicopter being in the right place it should be. So I think that's fixed. But now other stuff is really messed up, so I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to give a shout out to a couple other people, some other YouTubers that maybe you guys should go check out if you want. Shoutouts Gaming is one of my buds. He does a lot of Stalker stuff. His channel is nothing but Stalker. I will link his channel down below, but I know a lot of Stalkers always like finding more Stalker content because, well, quite frankly, you guys, we can never get enough. So feel free to go check him out. He's been doing some Stalker stuff. I know he's going to start Lost Alpha, but essentially what he's kind of been doing is trying different mods and just putting them out there. Just trying different mods, doing videos on a handful of different mods, and, and then moving on to the next one. He's not doing full-blown Let's Plays, as it is just kind of like showing off different kind of mods, like playing through them a little bit and kind of showing what they have to offer. The other guy, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. He's a nice gen who came to me, who's starting up doing some videos, so feel free to check him out as well. There you guys go. Anyway, I think that is it. I don't really have anything else to say because I haven't really been doing much else besides Lost Alpha, so that's the only thing I really have to talk about. I'll link down the patch for it below in case some of you guys might not be able to find it. I don't know. But I'll link that down below now that that patch is out. No idea when the next one's going to be. But I did hear it fixed a lot of things. I just haven't ran into too much stuff yet. I think I might have had PDA crashes still even after the patch though, so I'm not really sure what the deal is with that. But I've noticed if I run and open up my PDA, it crashes. So like I have to be like in a standstill to open up my PDA sometimes. So I know that that's still something that happens. But obviously they got a lot to work through, so I'm still having issues, but I think it fixed the sound a little bit. Not really sure because now the hounds are all messed up. Anyway, you guys, fact time. Oh, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So I like it when... I always enjoy when you guys in the comments say where you're from. Like, I'll have someone like, greetings from Argentina, greetings from Norway. I find it delightful. I love to know where you guys are from. And I just put a smile on my face whenever I read your guys' comments and you guys say, like, greetings from somewhere that is not America. Because I just find it exciting to see, like, all the people from around the world and, like, where all of you guys are from. I think it's great. So, now you guys know. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'll catch you guys tomorrow in some Lost Alpha. Later.
Feel my power!